Hey everyone, Peo Time here once again with another episode of MOOF. I'm getting to the point in the series where scheduling's coming into play and I don't have as many teams to pull from, but we are looking to complete this series. However, I can't keep getting them out at noon every single day, but as soon as I get them done, I will get them out. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate you so much for watching. And yeah, let's get into today's video. Here we go. Welcome into MOOF. We are so excited. We are here. We are breaking down the Minnesota Vikings today. I am joined by the fantastic, amazing, legendary, phenomenal YouTuber, Jade.
Oh my God, what an intro. Peo Time, thank you so much for having me on the channel, having me on the series. I'm so excited to talk with a fellow football fan. I'm excited to be here, so thanks for having me. If anybody's interested in the Vikings, definitely just put Jade Vikings into YouTube. You'll find my channel. Come check it out if you want.
Absolutely. Jade, you are one of the best YouTubers, on YouTube in regards to talking football. And so anyone watching, I encourage you, get over to Jade. Even if you're a Vikings fan or not a Vikings fan, you got to go and subscribe to Jade. Just she's so fun, and yeah, great content.
Couldn't have said it any better. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like to have fun. We like to have fun, right? Football's fun.
Absolutely. So Jade, we are going to break down the Vikings schedule in a moment, but before we do, can you let our viewers know what are Vikings fans optimistic about headed into this season?
Honestly, if I can speak for the Purple Collective here, the Skull Nation, I am pretty sure we just want to get in the playoffs. We want to get into the playoffs. We want to have a better year. Coach Mike Zimmer on the hot seat here. So it's like, if we can make it into the playoffs, I think that would be absolutely amazing. Because I think last year I don't even remember. I think we ended up going like 7-9, pretty pathetic. Our defense, I think the team or the fans are also looking for this Vikings defense to be back like we kind of have known it with Mike Zimmer, because he is kind of a defensive genius. So looking for the defense to be a little better here. And I think a lot of fans too are going to be very excited to see Justin Jefferson year 2, because his first year, so amazing. So I think excited to see him as well. And then of course, I think a lot of people just very excited to Dalvin Cook, coming in, being back. So hopefully he can stay healthy the entire season. But honestly, I think just Skull Nation, I think we just want to get into the playoffs. We want a Super Bowl, damn it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I've said it before that I think the Vikings are the team in the NFC no one's really talking about. They had a defense that underperformed last year, which I'm sure Mike Zimmer is not happy about, being the great defensive mind that he is. And then you have Jefferson, as you mentioned, Thielen, Cooks, and of course the controversial Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Oh man, how much time do we got, Peo? How much time
That's another video. Anyway,
we should do another Kirk Cousins video. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Let's get into it here. So Jade, I'll feed you the games. We'll break it down game by game, and then just give me your honest thoughts. And if you think they're going to win or lose the game, sound good?
Yep. Yeah, sounds great to me. I'm excited because I looked at the schedule like when it first came out, but and then I made some picks, but I changed my mind since then. But and we've got some defensive players. It's like Zimmer's like, all the defensive people, come on over. I need you. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited.
All right, here we go. So the Vikings start off on the road. They are traveling to the state of Ohio to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Win or lose?
The Bengals, I don't know why that's so tough for me, but I'm going to be purple optimistic here, and I'm going to say that they're going to win that one. I hope they start up with a win on the road.
Okay, I like it. 1-0 on the year. Okay, I like it.
Yep.
And then all the Rams fans, all the Ramley will be cheering you on this week.
The Ramley? I love that.
Yeah. As you travel to Arizona to take on the Cardinals, win or lose.
Yeah. See, that one not really sure because I don't know if you've been kind of hearing, because Larry Fitzgerald, he's a Minnesota boy, so there's kind of some rumblings about Larry Fitzgerald coming to the Vikings. So, and I don't know why that would be like such a huge thing, but I think I don't know. I think he's a pretty important player. So if he's on the Vikings, maybe they win. But honestly, I don't know why that they have a tough time in Arizona sometimes. So I'm gonna say they might lose that one actually.
Okay.
On the
Okay.
road.
Yeah, the Ramley will be sad. That's okay.
Oh, I don't want to make the Ramley sad.
All right, but you're 1-1. Season's still young, and then
Yeah.
you have your home opener, and the Ramley will be cheering you on again. You
Thank
host
you, Randy.
the Seattle Seahawks. Win or lose.
Oh man, the Seahawks are like the Vikings kryptonite. Honestly, it's just like, but it's every time they go to Seattle. And it sounds like that we're gonna have fans in the stands again. And I think for Minnesota particularly, it gets so loud in there. So like the fans actually, we make a difference everywhere. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Honestly, I think they might lose that home opener.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Well,
Yeah.
1-2. Season's still young, and then
Yeah.
you travel back to Ohio. Oh
Yeah.
no, sorry, no. You are staying put, and you are welcoming the Cleveland Browns. This is a tough schedule to start. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Also fellow old Viking Kevin Stefanski coming back into town.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm gonna say Vikings are gonna get the W on that one.
Whoa.
Hopefully they, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, and I think just because if they do lose versus Seattle, the fans, everybody, it's like we're gonna need this momentum push. So it's just like all the more. So I think they might be able to handle Baker and the Browns there. So we'll see.
Okay.
With the win.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
Sticking it to Stefanski for leaving us.
Yeah. Well, you're 2-2 on the year, and then you have your first division rival game of the year. You welcome in the Jared Goff led Detroit Lions.
I'm picking the purple to win that one. Yep, picking them to win that one.
Okay, all right. You're 3-2, and then you travel on the road. You are taking on the Sam Darnold led Carolina Panthers.
Oh, I think the Vikings are going to win that one as well.
Okay.
I think they're going to win that one as well. Yeah.
Wow, some real momentum from that, that Cleveland win.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling that they might kind of start off. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I would love to see training camp. So, but I don't know. It kind of might start off a little low, and then they might get a little spurt. But we'll see.
Well, you're 4-2 on the year. Nothing wrong with that. And then you have your bye week, pretty early bye week.
Yeah.
Not the earliest we've seen, but it's that's because the earliest we've seen is week 6. So, but week 7, that's an early bye week.
Okay. And aren't bye weeks always just like, I get it, they need a break, but it's always like, oh man, it's bye week.
Yeah. You just tune into, I guess, red zone.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah. So then you are on Halloween. You are hosting the Dallas Cowboys primetime Sunday night game. You know Kirk Cousins.
I don't know if you guys know how Kirk Cousins, aka Pizza Ranch Boy, does in primetime football. The Vikings quarterback, he does not do well in primetime at all. And here's the thing, I want to know how Dak's going to be. Like, how's Dak going to be coming back? This is a question mark for me. I mean, because the Vikings play well at home. The prime time, the spotlight on. I'm going to be optimistic here. I'm going to say that they're going to win that one, but I could see it being absolutely scary. I could see it being a Halloween terrifying time.
Well, that's what we like to see on MOOF. That's what we like to see on MOOF, Jade. I love it. Okay, so the Vikings are now 5-2, and I all the experts are freaking out. No one predicted, the Vikings to be this hot team in the NFC, and then they travel to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Win or lose?
I don't think they're gonna win that one.
Okay.
I think Lamar might be too much. Traveling too. I don't know. And Baltimore is just like, I mean, yeah, they had their losses, but every time I always think of the Baltimore Ravens, no matter what. I just think that they're such a hard team to play, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Well coached, talented team. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am curious. I've always wondered: is there like some sort of unsung rivalry between the Ravens and the Vikings because they're like the two purple teams?
Maybe that's it. I don't know. No, I mean, not that I've really heard of. More the Falcons for
Mm.
sure, and the Vikings having this little like rivalry from like back in the day. I think it was the '98 season. Um, but I mean, I'm okay with like the Ravens. I mean, I am like I do really like their colors, but
Well, they're
yeah, I
purple,
don't
you
think
know.
so. Yeah, I think maybe we should love them because they're also purple. Support the fellow Purpleians.
Yeah, purple power.
Yeah, purple power. Yep.
Okay, fair enough. And then you travel to Los Angeles to the beautiful SoFi Stadium to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Win or lose?
Um, See, these are kind of tough. I'm gonna go with my original pick and thought. I'm gonna say they might lose that one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so the Vikings have hit a bit of a sour spot here in the season, but you're 5-4, still above 500. Uh, you have not played many divisional games up to this point,
Yeah.
but you will now. You are traveling back home, and you are hosting the division rival Green Bay Packers.
Who's gonna be their quarterback?
That's what everyone asks. Please.
Who's gonna be? I'm on. I cannot stand the evil to the east, like I like to call them. I cannot stand them. I can't. I just no. Vikings winning that one. They're gonna
Okay,
get the W. Win it, please.
I like it. I like. Okay, six.
Oh. But we're so close to Wisconsin. Every time there's a Packer Vikings game, honestly, it's almost like 50-50 in the stands. I mean, I'm not gonna go that crazy, but there's a lot of Packer people that come over. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of those fans in the stands too. So it's sometimes it's like, yeah, it's a home game, but it's like, is it though?
Yeah, no, Packers fans travel. They travel.
Yes. They are I'll give them that, very dedicated. Very
Yeah,
dedicated.
absolutely. But enough about the Packers. We're talking the
I
Vikings.
know, boo.
The Packers get talked about enough with Aaron Rodgers. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. He who shall not be named.
Yeah. But then you are traveling to San Francisco to take on the Niners. Ramley will be supporting the Vikings this week.
Mhm.
Win or lose, the 49ers.
How is Jimmy G gonna be the quarterback? What's gonna be
That's
going
a
on
big
there?
question
Oh,
there.
I don't know. I'm gonna change my mind on my original pick with this one. I'm gonna say the Vikings are gonna get the W there.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Ramley rejoices. Okay, cool.
Randomly rejoices. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you are traveling to Detroit to take on for the second time division rival the Lions, led by Jared Goff.
See, sometimes the Vikings and the Lions split. Sometimes they can split. I don't know. I just had a weird feeling they might lose that one.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Jared
Maybe
Goff.
Goff is gonna get his, lion legs at that point. He might be an all-star over there in the
Who knows?
silver and blue or the white and blue.
Maybe that's just what he needed for this career, his
Yeah.
career. Yeah.
Yeah.
However, the Vikings are still in the playoff hunt here. They're 7-5 on the year by my count. They're not out of it by any means. But they do have a short week here, and this seems like a weird Thursday night game, but it's
Yeah.
a home Thursday night primetime matchup where you welcome in the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Random, right? I mean, that's kind of random. I remember seeing that. I was like, we're playing the Steelers, and I cannot stand Ben Roethlisberger. I can't stand him. So I hope that the Vikings get to win. I don't see that. I don't see that going well. I just have a weird feeling about it unless the defense can lead the team. Again, Kirk, you don't do well in the primetime games. It's going to be a short, weird week. Unfortunately, I think the purple might lose that one.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's on you, Kirk Cousins. Anyway. And then you have a really long because you played them. Wow, that's interesting. Thursday night game and then the following, like, so you have like over a week and a half off. You play the primetime Monday night football game. You are traveling to Chicago to take on the Bears. Winner.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be exciting. But that's another one. The Vikings, they don't do well in Soldier Field. I don't know what it is over there. It's just it's very exciting, but it's always nerve-wracking. And especially this is prime time again too.
Yeah, it's Monday Night Football.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so hard. It is so hard. It's just like sometimes I don't know what's in the water over there. The Vikings will be doing well, and then all of a sudden they just like lose their footing. Oh, that's gonna be so hard. I'm gonna be optimistic here. Let's say that they get the win.
Okay, Kirk Cousins gets a primetime win.
Yeah, as long as he just doesn't lose the game for us, Kirk. Kirk, just don't lose the game for us.
Maybe it's on the back of Dalvin Cook that game.
Maybe Kellen Mond makes an appearance at that point. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Now, Jade, this could get awkward, but we have to talk about it because this is MOOF, and we talk about all the games. You are hosting the best team in football, the greatest, NFL team there is this season. You are hosting the Matthew Stafford-led Los Angeles Rams.
I know. That's exciting. That is very exciting. Yeah, end of December. And well, it's a good thing they play indoors because that would be pretty better colder at that time.
It's true.
This is another one. Stafford does well versus the Vikings. He does. And I remember specifically, I was at a game when Stafford was on the Lions, and I was at the game when Dalvin Cook went down and they lost. And that's just like ingrained in my brain. So now I'm just like, oh man. I'm gonna follow the theme here. Let's say that the Vikings, it's gonna be a close one, but get the win.
Okay. Ramley's sad, but it's okay.
Sorry, Ramley. I'm sorry.
Okay, Ramley, still subscribe to Jade. It's okay. It's okay. We don't hold a grudge. We lost to the Jets last year. Okay. Anyway,
well, yeah, the Vikings, we got blown out by Buffalo like years ago before they were anything. So it can happen to the best of them.
Any given Sunday, really. Yeah.
Any given Sunday.
But anyway, we don't want to focus on the Rams or Vikings losing too much here. But the next game, you are traveling to Lambeau to take on division rival Green Bay Packers. Sunday Night Football, prime time football.
We have so many primetime games. It's like, are you just wanting like Pizza Ranch boy to fail here? I don't know what's happening. That one is going to be another nerve-wracking one. Sometimes it can be too much there. Again, depending on who the quarterback. I think the Vikings might have the fat L on that one.
Okay. Okay, so we're at 9-7 with 1 week to go, and before we finish off the season, I just want to say, Kirk Cousins, if you somehow see this, I hope you're like doing something to like practice in front of large groups of people on television or something over the off season. Because with this many primetime games, you're gonna have to shake that label for the Vikings.
Seriously, we're waiting, Kirk. We're waiting. Anytime.
But final game of the season, division rival. You are hosting the Chicago Bears. Probably Justin Fields at this point.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And that's another. Yeah, I think the Vikings. I think they're going to end with a win on that one.
Okay. So that is a 10-7 prediction for the Vikings, and I don't think that that's crazy at all. Jade, I think there's besides that Rams win,
right, yeah. I mean,
But no, I'm really excited. The Vikings are a team I have genuine interest next season. I think if you look at kind of right now, the top dogs in the NFC are the Bucks, the Packers, and the Rams and the Niners, Seahawks. Those are kind of the teams that are getting talked a lot. But again, Vikings are absolutely a team that like I could see them poised for a bounce back year. Absolutely.
I know Purple Nation is hoping so. I'm hoping so because it's just, I mean, you know how those losing seasons go. At the end, you're just like, okay, we're watching, I guess, to see what happens. So I will say if the season does not go well for the Purple, the silver lining, at least for me personally, we could get a new quarterback up in here.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Honestly, I think he's holding us back.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now we turn it over to you, the viewer, if you're watching. Do you agree with Jade's 10-7 prediction? What's your prediction for the Vikings next year? Maybe you disagree and you think the Vikings are going to go like, 2-15, or maybe you're like, Jade's not being optimistic enough. They're going to go 17-0. Let us know in the comments below, and make sure you go subscribe to Jade's channel. Jade, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. This was very, very fun. I feel like we could just keep going, talking football forever. So definitely it's been very fun. Thanks again for having me. I had a great time.
Awesome. We'll have to do this again when the Rams and Vikings play next season for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, Peo Time and Jade, peace and out.